Alpha, cross runway 4.
Taxi runway 33, Foxtrot Alpha cross runway 4, 571409.
Very good.
Almost said 5185 Yankee.
Alright, all clear.
To the left, to the right.
Alright, let's do a brake check real quick. See, we got good brakes. Okay, your brake's good. Alright, I'm gonna check mine. Alright, good brakes. Alright.
I haven't flown this early in a while.
Yeah, it's a nice morning.
It looked clear from the house this morning when I got up.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
It's not too hot or not too cold, so it's pretty good temperature. Clear left, right. People up here.
That's alright. We just use caution as we taxi past them.
All
You
right.
can still hold the taxiway center line and all. They're plenty far out of the way.
Brakes are set. Cabin doors and windows.
Offset.
Flight control. Elevator trim. Right. Instruments and radios are set. Mixtures for pitch. Start on 1700. One.
There, we keep the carb heat on.
I'll keep it on.
Yep, yep. Keep it on. That way we can see that it idles well with carb heat on. And remember, you're going to get the little RPM increase here as you turn the carb heat off.
Right.
There it is. Okay, so it's functioning properly.
Yeah.
We got the drop initially when we were in the run-up. We got the increase in power as we turned it off there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good there, and then back to 1,000.
Right. You over my board, take off.
Okay.
Cessna 9835 Golf, Winston Tower. Cessna 9835 Golf, ident. Cessna 9835
All right.
Golf, enter report right downwind runway 33.
Alright, we should be able to get up before they come, won't we?
That should make sure, so take a look back at that before takeoff checklist. All right, now go ahead and make sure you run all of it real quick to make sure.
Okay. Parking adjusted, flaps are set, air mixture is rich, lights as required.
There we go. Let's get some lights on.
Miss Monica was 1200. ALT. Pump it. Oh, way off.
There we go.
Alright. Alright. Everything looks good now.
And then takeoff clearance will obtain, but we need to switch to.
Tower.
There we go. Now we're ready for the normal takeoff checklist.
Alright.
Yeah. And you've already reviewed that. We need 55, and we're looking at 70 to 80. Let's
All right.
call it 75 on the climb out.
Right.
All right. Everything's complete.
Alright. Made my call now.
Okay.
Let's look. I don't see the other plane anywhere. But Winston Tower, Cessna 71409er, holding short runway 33, ready for takeoff, remaining in the pattern.
Cessna 71409er, Winston Tower, runway 33, cleared for takeoff, right close traffic.
Right close traffic, runway 33, clear for takeoff, 71409.
Very good.
Want to do all the steps I did last time and the pattern?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, you can do everything like we did the other day. That'll be perfectly fine. Final approach is clear.
Clear. Alright, one check. Everything looks good. Alright.
Yeah, remember, make your call here. Airspeed is
Airspeed's moving.
airspeed's alive.
Airspeed's alive.
Okay. There you go. Get that firm rotation. There you go. There you go. Remember, as you can see the runway, keep yourself out over the center line of the runway.
Alright.
There you go. Just a little correction, not much. There you go.
Cessna 409ers, make left close traffic, runway 33.
Left close traffic. Runway 33, 71409.
Must be because he's got the other guy coming on the right traffic.
Yeah.
There you go, feel that knee. There's that stepping on the ball. There you go. See how quickly the airplane kind of shudders back and forth if you delay on the input of the rudder.
Yeah.
There you go. As soon as that aileron starts moving, stepping on the ball.
A little close, maybe?
Yeah, a little bit too close. Yeah, come on out. Remember, carb heat on. Power, then carb heat.
Alright.
And remember, use the strut too per half mile. If you put the runway halfway up the strut, it's about a half mile. So we're more like about 2 to 3 tenths of a mile. So we're pretty close in.
Alright. Made my call, right?
Okay.
Western Tower, Cessna 71409er. Left, downwind 33. Request the option.
Cessna 71409er, runway 33, cleared for the option.
Runway 33, clear for the option, 71409. My mic's being weird, I don't know why. I think I done this a little too short.
Oh yeah, we're way. Look at us compared to the runway.
Yeah.
Remember, flaps only and straighten.
Right.
Wings level flight.
Forward slip. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like those. They scare me sometimes. I have to do a go around on this one.
Yeah, let's go ahead and add some flaps in and see if we can make something of a normal approach. Well, we can do a go around, but
Yeah. Take a power to idle or leave it where it's at?
what would you do?
I didn't want to take everything out just in case, but
No, you can take it all the way out. Remember, power for altitude is what would help
Right.
you get down. I mean, we're not going to make the landing being as high as we are. We're very unstable at this point.
yeah.
We'll execute a go around here momentarily.
Alright.
Let's just pretend that, okay, it wasn't so high and everything was looking kind of...
9835 Golf, right downwind, runway 33.
Cessna 9835 Golf, runway 33, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 33.
Take the flaps out now or wait?
All right, and now let's execute a go around. But remember, don't take your flaps out because that's going to accelerate you. Go power in. Yep, go full throttle. RP down. There you go. Get that trim set, and then now that you've established a climb, you can take the flaps to 10. There you go. Now feel all that dropping that just got.
Yeah.
There you go. We're still climbing, okay. Getting the climb out of the airplane, now we can take the flaps to 0.
Alright.
Now you don't want to take the flaps out first. You feel all that lift that's bleeding off there. If you take flaps out in the descent, it's just going to accelerate your descent rate.
Yeah.
Now tell them that you're going around.
What do I say for this one?
Tower 71409, we're doing a go around. Would you like left or right traffic?
Cessna 409er, right close traffic approved.
Right close traffic, 71409.
Alright.
I just asked him what traffic he wants us on. You know, we were on left that last time, but he probably wants us on right this time.
Right. I remember why I got too close now. I didn't do the 90-degree thing, I done 45.
That's right. And he turned the base leg just a little bit too soon. Remember, but take a look visually outside. See, we're 90 degrees to the point, but we're still close, aren't we?
Yeah.
So it's okay if you level off here. And then create some distance like we have, and now begin your turn. Now you've created natural distance.
Right.
Because the traffic pattern doesn't have to be flown. It's not going to be flown perfectly every single time.
Yeah.
Things are going to change because we already had a lot of altitude
when we did
above
our
the
go
ground. We hit altitude much quicker and closer towards the end of runway 15, for example.
We good distance or too far?
No, this is looking good. I like this distance.
I could tell I was super close last time. I don't think I've done it that close yet.
There you go. Monitor here, so we're gaining some altitude.
Winston Tower, Cessna 71409. Right, midfield downwind for 33, request option.
Cessna 409er, runway 33, clear for the option.
Runway 33, clear for the option, 71409.
There you go. Remember, there's that balloon. Give it that little pressure so she doesn't slow down too much on you. We want to be about 70 to 75 on our speed here.
Cessna 9835 Golf, taxi to parking via Alpha and Foxtrot, cross runway 4.
Alpha via Foxtrot, cross runway 4 at 9835 Golf.
a little early on that one.
Okay, that's okay, as long as you can fix it.
Alright. The white light still mean high. Speed, I need to reduce RPM, so I keep the same speed.
There you go. Feel my feet moving with
Yeah.
you? Keep them moving with the ailerons. There you
Falling.
go. There's your second, so keep pitching back. Keep pitching. There you go. Alright, you can do a little bit more on the pitch back. That's pretty good. Alright. Flaps are up. Alright, let's do a touch and go here. Airspeed's alive.
Speed alive.
Okay, give it that firm rotation. Just nice and gentle. There you go. That's it. Alright, pretty good. They do a little bit more on the back pressure, but that was much better than what it was the other day. Alright, there's our start.
Got a lot of trim there. I could feel it. When I was pulling back, I could just feel it keep going with me.
Uh-huh.
Cessna 409, right close traffic approved.
Right, close traffic approved, 71409.
Step on the ball.
Attention Winston traffic, information November, current altimeter 3001.
Car peak.
Keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah, Winston Salem Tower, good morning. This is Copter 407 Kilo Victor.
There you go.
Number 407 Kilo Victor, Winston Tower.
And no further than about right here.
Right.
You don't want to let the wind drift you any, so this is about as far as you want to be out.
Right.
And honestly, you could stand to be just a little bit closer in. Not much. Just want to refine this distance picture for you. It's looking just about there.
Right.
7 Kilo Victor, thanks.
Cessna 409, runway 33, cleared for the option.
Runway 33 clear for the option, 71409. Reduce it just a little early because we have 500.
That's okay. Yeah, that's a good modification for your traffic pattern. If you see something that's a little off, just fix it. There you go, prevent that balloon. That's it, little nose, a little, even a little more. You want that nose to kind of keep it in a continuous pitch down. Take a little bit of trim out. Take it about half a roll of nose up trim out. There you go. You want that picture to be a continuous descent, unless we got an extended downwind. This way your speed, you don't want to fly straight and level here because we're trying to lose altitude. So see how it's still flying a little straight and level for you? Push the nose down, let her come down. There you go. And then it'll help your traffic pattern and you'll fly it a little bit more efficiently too throughout each phase. You want it to be ideally a continuous descent if you go ahead and, if you don't have anything like an extended downwind, for example.
Yeah.
It's all continuous. There you go, that's the foot movement. See picture now? Still nosing up, push her back down. Just make sure that trim's set where you like it to where it stays holding what you want in your hands here.
Right. I'll wait a little longer to do my final turn.
Okay.
I done it about right here last time and I was about over them houses right there. And I wasn't in line. Exactly. I should be able to go.
There you go, keep on going. There you go. Oh, she's in. There we go. That's it. All right, let's do a full stop taxi back on this one. All right, we'll make Charlie here. Give you a chance to set up for normal takeoff and everything.
All right.
Cessna 409er, say intention.
Kilo Victor, we're southwest bound now. We'll be clear here to the southwest.
Taxi back to 33.
Cessna 409er, runway 33, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 33, taxi via Alpha, 71409.
Helicopter 407, Kilo Victor, roger, frequency change approved.
A little bit more. All right. Flaps.
All right, very good.
Right.
Now notice there was no porpoising motion on that one, right?
Yeah.
You got just a good continuous pitch back all the way through. Okay, I got the flight controls for a moment.
Yeah, the flight controls.
I have the flight controls. Yeah, when you're in that, when you come a beam to your point and you start pulling your power back, make sure the airplane, even if you're putting your flaps in, make sure that nose stays in a continuous descent.
Right.
Unless he designates us to do a extended downwind or gives us a 360 or anything, if we're doing a normal approach to land without any kind of interruptions due to traffic or whatnot, just keep the nose, let it settle into a normal glide. You don't want it to be only 1 or 2 degrees in a descent. You want to have a continuous picture of the nose down pitch attitude. That way you stay through in a continuous descent all the way around. That'll prevent you from getting too high on approach. It'll also keep your airspeed within a safe region, a safe margin of error, I should say, so it doesn't get too slow on you.
Right.
So, how about this? Instead of a full roll of nose up trim, just do a half roll.
Right.
See, I run the power off technique.
Yeah.
Whenever I get a beam to point, I always pull power straight to idle. One roll of nose up trim works with that low of a power setting.
Right.
But using 1500, it looks like it's a little bit too much and you're having to take some of it out. So let's just do a half roll nose up trim.
Right.
The only other thing that could help is, as you're turning that cross one leg and you're going to level off to altitude, make sure you push the nose down first, pitch, just like you do in a normal climbing to level off. Pitch the nose down first, then pull the power and carb heat on, then adjust your trim.
Right.
And that way your altitude doesn't fluctuate up and down very much, okay?
Right.
All right. Good. You got the flight controls?
I have the flight control.
I see you have the flight controls. All right.
Western Tower, 71409, holding short runway 33, ready for takeoff.
Cessna 409, runway 33, cleared for takeoff, right close traffic.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, right close traffic, 71409. Alright, it looks good. Speeds increase.
There, you're going to have to go ahead and pitch that nose first. Now the power and carb heat. Then your trim. And then just watch your sight picture out here. And there's the turn right about there. You don't want to go much beyond that bus lot right there.
Right.
Go much beyond and outside of it, it gets you a little bit too far out. Just keep a glance outside of the cockpit when you're getting ready to roll out of that crosswind turn, and just verify that you're keeping the right distance.
Right. Western Tower, Cessna 71409, right midfield downwind for 33, request option.
Cessna 409er, runway 33, cleared for the option.
Runway 33, clear for the option, 71409.
All right. Now take a look outside where the nose is going.
Right.
See that right there? That's where you want it. There's about a half roll now, 10 degrees of flaps, as we're in the flap operating range. There's that little prevention. That's the picture you're looking for right there. Now look at us in relation to the runway already.
Right.
We've already lost a little bit more altitude compared to the last 2 times around because we're staying in a continuous descent.
Yeah.
Now go ahead and make your turn to base because, well, things are going to happen a little bit sooner since we're already getting closer to the ground and in a descent a little bit sooner than normal.
Yeah.
Now that's a good tight traffic pattern right there.
Right.
Now as you have established on final, maybe try a little bit more nose up trim, maybe another kind of half roll, just make it a little bit lighter in the hands and make
Right.
it easier to land. Okay, really lock onto that center line, come on over some. There you go. That's it. There you go. Now get her straight and level.
Sinking.
All right, there you
Never
go.
mind.
Hey, that's okay. Now start easing more pressure up. See how you can salvage it? There you go. That's how you can save it. Good job. All right, let's make this a touch and go. Go ahead and get carb heat. Flaps up. And go ahead and power. That's the way to do it right there. Good job.
Extra crew van, cross runway 15 at Foxtrot. Cessna 409er, right close traffic approved.
Right, close traffic approved, 71409.
There you go. Now kind of take a look outside to see some of the stuff you recognize. You're already at 90 degrees right there, so go ahead and roll wings level. Hey, look, there's our continuous climb, pitch, power, carb heat, and take a look outside, make the turn. It all happens that quick. Look where you are in relation to the bus lot now.
Right in the middle.
Last couple times we were a little bit further out.
Yeah.
This time we're kind of passing right over the top. This is the half-mile picture right here.
Winston Tower, Cessna 1914 Foxtrot inbound for runway 33 with November.
Number 1914 Foxtrot, Winston Tower, say type landing requesting.
It'll be full stop or going to the MRO.
Cessna 14 Foxtrot, roger, continue inbound. You're going to be number 2 following the Cessna 172 right midfield downwind.
Continue inbound, 14 Foxtrot.
Yep, this is the half-mile picture right here.
Right.
It's a little bit closer. Well, it's not a big difference compared to what we were last time, but it's enough to where this is as close as you want to be and just about as far as you want to be, ideally.
Right.
All right, now keep an eye outside. See the nose starting to rise.
Yeah.
There's the
Cessna
altitude.
409er,
There you
runway
go.
33, clear touch and go.
Runway 33 clear for touch and go. 71409.
There we go. Good. All right, now do everything like we did that last time around. Make sure that nose stays in that continuous descent. There you go. That's a pretty good 45-degree point right there. This is the way it should be. Just nice, continuous,
Cessna 1914
all around.
Foxtrot, number 2, following the Cessna 172, right base.
We've got the traffic side on the right base, 14 Foxtrot.
Cessna 14 Foxtrot, roger, you are number 2, follow that traffic, runway 33, clear to land.
Cleared to land runway 33 for number 2, Cessna 14 Foxtrot.
There you go. Now remember to, as we slow down, to include some of that nose up trim.
Right.
There you go. Now bring her straight and level. Just hold her straight and level until she sinks for you.
Sinking.
There you go. There you go. That's it. That's the pitch back attitude right there. Very good. All right, flaps up. Car repeat. And you got your trim. Go ahead. That's the way to do it right there. Good job. That was the right way to do that. Good job. Right on. Pretty close to center line. Good continuous movements. I feel you're working a little more with aileron and rudder pressure.
Yeah.
Cessna 409er, right close, traffic approved.
Right, close traffic approved, 71409.
As we reach this 1700 point, feel what I'm getting ready to do with my hand and aileron here. You're still flying, I just want you to feel here. Okay. Right rudder as I begin some of the turn input. Look at how close the ball stayed center throughout that initial turn. We're not getting a fishtail kind of like that back and forth.
Yeah.
We're avoiding that because we did smooth, coordinated pressures. There we go. Okay. There's 90 degrees. Good on the car beat. Yeah, there you go. That's the speed things happen. Good job. Now just visual like you do when you're out in the practice area. Look at the nose outside, see whether or not it's rising and falling.
CFR1
And
was
coordinate it here so you can hold altitude. It's looking good. Good job.
CFR1, proceed Alpha and Foxtrot to the ramp, cross runway 4. Cessna 1914 Foxtrot, turn right end of runway, taxi to maintenance via Foxtrot and hotel.
Right turn to the end of the runway, Foxtrot, hotel to MRO 145.
What's the tower? Cessna 71409er. Right midfield downwind for 33. Press the option.
Cessna 409er, runway 33, cleared for the option.
Runway 33 clear for the option. 71409.
There you go. Okay, let's evaluate speed and picture here coming up. Speed's a little bit fast right now, but we can slow that down just a touch, just like you did, because our altitude looks good. Now you can utilize a little bit of that, of nose up pressure to slow the airplane down, or you could utilize 20 degrees of flaps, just
Right.
as long as it's about 70 to 75 through here. It's looking good. There you go. Now airspeed checks. Looks pretty good. Sight picture. Looks good. Those are the two things right there, airspeed and sight picture. Okay, now we're slightly low, but now we're fast, so trade off a little airspeed here, add some power so we don't sink too much. Hey, now airspeed's back to where it needs to be.
Alright.
And now you just to readjust the pitch attitude to maintain no slower than 60. There you go. Like it. I like it a lot. Good, holding center line.
Taking.
Okay, pretty good. Now let's do one more full stop taxi back. Let's make Charlie. There you go. You can still come a little bit further back.
All right.
Still do a little bit more. You're getting there. It's getting more and more each and every time. There's just a little bit more that you can go on it. Still getting good landings out of it. Much better from the other day. And go ahead and continue kind of exit off, kind of continue straight out.
Cessna 409er, runway 33, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 33, taxi via Alpha 71409.
So that'll help you get your tail clear a little easier.
Factory 0926,
I got the flight controls.
Yeah, the flight controls.
I got the flight controls. Great job. Much, much better. Good smooth control. So the nose down continuously is really,
runway 33.
it's really helping you because you're able to keep that continuous descent going. If you notice, your pattern's a little bit tighter and it's not taking as long to fly a traffic pattern.
Yeah.
A normal pattern now, because you're keeping the airplane in more of a descent. Like the first, was like the second and third where we kind of went out kind of far and we had a real wide pattern and everything. It just takes more time.
Yeah.
But you're keeping your speed at a consistent, more consistency through the downwind and base and final approach. You're using your flaps as required. You're getting pretty good on glide path there. If you get a little bit low, airspeed and sight pictures is everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're low, you know you got to maintain altitude but not lose any more. You don't want to porpoise back up into the glide path. You'll just re-intercept it by flying and preventing the airplane from sinking down any further.
Yeah.
But check your speed too, that way you don't come in too fast and low, because then that'll cause that porpoising motion, because if you carry too much speed and too much lift
Yeah.
over the top of the runway and you try to pitch back any, that's where you get that little nasty porpoising tendency, okay?
Yeah.
All right, very good. You have the flight controls.
I have the flight controls.
I see you have the flight controls. All right, your call.
Alright. Western Tower, Cessna 71409, holding short, runway 33.
Cessna 409er, runway 33, cleared for takeoff, right close traffic.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, right close traffic, 71409. Alright, everything good. Alright. Speed is alive.
Okay. There you go, let that nose up a little bit more. Let's get some of that normal speed. There we go. Now she's getting a better climb right out. That's it. Hey, a little more nose up. Gotta help the airplane. She's not climbing very well. There you go. Now level her off. Hey, remember, keep an eye outside and watch where that nose is trying to go. Trim might be offset a little bit.
I don't know what's on my mic.
That little staticky noise.
Yeah.
It's the headset plug-in. It's not your headset itself.
Oh.
There you go. Still see a little nose down pitch attitude?
Yeah.
There you go. Pitch and trim.
Alright.
There you go. Now where's she going? Still going down? A little
Yeah.
more pitch, a little more trim. There you go. Make sure you get that set. Hold it there. Make sure she's doing what you want it to do. There you go.
Western Tower, Cessna 71409. Right midfield downwind for 33, request option.
Alright, now try pulling power to idle this time. Just go straight to idle. Now do a full
Cessna
roll.
409 runway 33,
I've got
clear
that.
for the option.
15, that Foxtrot.
Hang on, I'll get that.
Alright.
Clear for the option, runway 33, 71409. There you go. Alright, now we're not going to make this a total
Archer 3060
power
Bravo,
out
12 ground.
approach. We're just going to use minimal power increments here as necessary based on what you see.
Alright.
Because speed looks pretty
Archer
good.
3060
Go ahead,
Bravo,
make a
runway
turn.
33, taxi via Foxtrot and Alpha, cross runway 4.
Alright, now here as you roll out on base, you'll be able to tell whether or not you're going to need power or not.
Signature tug, proceed up and hold short, runway 15 on Foxtrot.
Okay.
Sir, proceed up, hold short, 15.
How do you feel here?
A good distance, yeah.
Good
I
distance.
feel lower than normal, but
There you go. So there's where you just get that little minimal power increase right there. Wasn't a lot
Number
of power.
128 Bravo Romeo, taxi to the self-serve fuel via Hotel Foxtrot, hold short, runway 15.
With this power off technique, just utilize your power as necessary to keep you on a normal glide path.
right.
And as you can kind of see, we are a little bit lower than normal, but that's okay. We'll fix it here.
Yeah.
Okay, because we got good speed. And we're not going to try to balloon up, but utilize power so that you stop sinking. There you go, still sinking, add some power. Just like your normal landing like you're doing, just keep using power as necessary to drive the airplane in.
Right.
And 1 South Tower, Archer 80926, holding short of 33 at Alpha, ready for departure to the northwest.
Add some power, we're sinking.
Archer 80926, Winston Tower,
There
runway
you go.
33, hold short, arriving traffic.
Holding short for the traffic, 926.
I'm sinking.
There you see your power's still in there, that's why it's driving you along and doing
okay.
that. Alright, touch and go.
Speed alive.
Cessna 80926, runway 33, cleared for takeoff, northwest departure.
33, clear for takeoff, northwest departure, 80926.
Alright, I got the flight controls.
Yeah, the flight controls.
I got the flight controls. If you do a
Cessna 409, right close traffic approved.
right, close traffic, 71409. If you do the power off technique like we just did, I'm going to show you one of those. All you got to do is, whenever you pull the power to idle,
Yeah.
just increment power as necessary, just like you would take power out on your, that 1500 RPM technique you're using.
Yeah.
Okay, but I want you to be able to do both, just in case you have to take lots of power out, maybe you come in too high, so let me show you that.
Alright.
Alright, 1700 feet. Notice I'm keeping my nose picture outside. My eyes are outside a whole lot looking at where the nose is going right now.
Yeah.
That's primarily where my sight is. Just checking things out visually. Just looking at the nose to see
We're
where
going to
the
go back to the ramp
Yeah.
for just a moment,
pitches.
pick someone else up.
Signature tug, roger.
looking outside, retrimming as necessary. Alright, hey,
Number 128 Bravo
Gaining
Romeo,
a little
turn
altitude.
left on runway 15 and then a right turn on Echo.
getting my altitude back. Power setting looks pretty good.
Affirmative, sir. Left turn on 15 and then a right turn on Echo.
And it's kind of holding pretty well for me right now, right? Altitude's holding good. because I've looked outside and watched the nose. 71409, right downwind runway 33 for the option.
Cessna 409, Roger, continue.
Continue downwind, 71409. Well, I guess I'm not going to get that power off technique, because this guy's moving at the
Signature
speed
tug,
of a
cross
snail.
runway 15 at Foxtrot.
Tug crossing 15 at Foxtrot, thank you.
Well, nonetheless, I'm still going to simulate a power off approach with minimal power increases. You're going to see I'm not going to make big power changes. I'm just going to add a little bit of power and see if that works, and then I'll add a little more.
Right.
Kind of like how on the 1500 RPM technique, you just kind of take a little bit of power out,
Yeah.
take a little more, and just readjust it as necessary.
Cessna 409er, base your discretion, runway 33 cleared for the option.
Base our discretion clear for the option, runway 33, 71409er. Alright, just power to idle. 10 degrees of flaps. Now I'm far enough out where I'm going to go ahead and make my base turn. I don't want to get too terribly far out here. Alright, turning base. Now notice I'm keeping my speed about 70 to 75 right now.
Yeah.
Nose looks like it's pretty far down, but because the power's out, I'm just letting the airplane do the work for me in the descent.
Yeah.
I'm not really having to force it along through the descent right now. I've got it trimmed to where it's holding things for me. That's the little trick to it right there. All right, now, based on this distance, I know that I'm going to end up needing a little bit of power, so I added from 1,000 RPM to 1,300, and that's driving me along pretty well right now. It stopped my altitude loss pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and do 20 at this distance. That's just kind of what I'm feeling like I need right now.
Affirmative, sir. Straight ahead and off to your left.
All right, now here I feel like I need just a touch more power.
Cessna 809 or 26, depart my airspace to the northwest.
Wasn't much,
Frequency
was it?
change approved.
I mean, I'm barely
Standard
having to
for
add
096,
power.
you know, a little bit.
Okay, hey, it rolled out a little bit early. That's okay. This attitude right here, this direction is going to intercept the final approach for me. I'm just kind of letting the airplane do the work again.
Yeah.
Speed looks good. So does my picture here. And I feel like I'm pretty good right now. Got my hand near the throttle ready to go just in case. But 2 reds, 2 whites, I like it. That little bit of power that I added in is just carrying me because I'm constantly taking a look here and going, okay, hey, speed looks good.
Yeah.
Speed's where it needs to be. Okay, hey, look, I'm sinking down to the runway now, aren't I?
Yeah.
I led with some power there so that I prevented the loss of that altitude early on. That way I don't come just over the threshold and just skim the tops of the lights. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, speed looks good again. So does my picture. I took a little bit of power off, taking a little more, taking a little more. Still some in there, but remember, you got to get it all the way to idle for this to work.
Yeah.
See, I'm straight and level. I'm holding her straight and level, just holding her off. We're sinking, sinking, sinking. Airspeed's alive. That power off technique you can do is just minimal power changes in it. Works really, really well.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's just the example of the power off. I mean, like I said, it's just little minimal changes in your power just to make things happen. Just like you're doing with the 1500 RPM technique. It's just little minimal changes. Just doing what it takes for you to keep the airplane.
Cessna 409er, right close traffic approved.
Right close traffic, 71409. Just minimal power changes. That way you keep your glide path.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to do what you got to do. But you notice that I reacted quickly to the changes that were happening.
Yeah.
I saw I was sinking, I went ahead and added power. I didn't let it continue to sink before I changed something. Okay.
All right.
You got the flight controls.
The flight controls.
I see you have the flight controls. Now we're going to keep rolling with the 1500 RPM technique. I want you to stick with some consistency there. I just wanted you to see that technique. Remember, that's always something you can do too.
Right.
Just keep the eyes outside, see we're a little bit straight and level. There you go. Now the nose is staying up in a climb. That's it. Think of how efficient that was. There you go. There you go. See nose going down? There you go. Pitch it back. There you go. Catch it so you don't lose too much.
Winston Tower, Archer 3060 Bravo, ready for takeoff, runway 33, holding short.
Archer 3060 Bravo, Winston Tower, runway 33, cleared for takeoff, northwest departure.
Clear for takeoff, northwest departure, 3060 Bravo.
There you go. You're making the change. You see you're a little low, you're fixing it. That's key. Now, as you get ready to level off, go back outside. Picture looks good. Straight ahead. Picture looks good. And you got everything set. That smooth look right there. That worked for you. Okay, I got the radio on this last night. We'll make this a full stop. Winston Tower, Cessna 71409, right downwind, runway 33, full stop, back to flight school.
Cessna 409, roger, runway 33, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 33, 71409. All right. Now take a look for a second real quick before you put your flaps down. We're right on the very, very bare edge, so you may need to pull just a hair more power. You may need to pitch the nose up just a hair.
Right.
Bleed it off. Now you can get your 10 in. You're safely down below the 85. There you go. All right. Now the nose is down. It's in a pretty good descent here. Now look at that. You're already ready because of that descent to make your turn, because that's 45 off the shoulder. There you go. Now this is the point where you need to decide: do you like what you see? Is your altitude okay? Is your speed okay?
Yeah, speed's good. Altitude's
It's looking pretty good. Okay. Because right here, if you saw you were low, key would be add a little power.
Yeah.
If you were high, take power out. But this looks pretty good. Now feel us sinking through that. There's where you got to evaluate here. You may need power, you might not. It's looking pretty good. All right, wind looks like it's staying a little bit of a left crosswind here, so.
a little left, buddy.
Well, not just yet. We'll put in the crosswind correction here as we come down closer to the runway.
60 Bravo goes to the northeast.
60 Bravo, northeast departure is approved.
Good, add a little more.
Thank you.
There you go. That's stopping the drift right there. Or the sink, I should say. There you go. All right, now remember, get it to idle. Get that airplane straight and level. All right.
I'm sinking.
There you go, sinking a little bit. There you go. Oh, look at how much nose up you got there.
Yeah.
All that nose up. Putting that crosswind correction in. Wasn't much of one, but it's helping us keep a smooth taxi going.
Yeah.
That was a lot of nose back pressure there. Good job. That's the way it should be right there. That back pressure you got was perfect. 71409 back to the flight school.
Cessna 409, roger. Turn left at Juliet, taxi to flight school, remain this frequency.
Juliet to the flight school on this frequency, 71409.
I'm going to take my flaps out or leave them in?
Now you go ahead and take them out. Or turn your carb heat off too. There you go. Now I got the flight controls again.
Yeah, the flight controls.
Ideally, this is the pitch attitude that you would want on landing right here.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me get it set here. That's the pitch attitude. You want to lose the runway, like that right there.
Yeah.
That's losing the runway picture. That's where the pitch attitude needs to be, right about there.
Yeah.
On your landing. That's the picture. Kind of take a mental note of that right there. That's what you want, that height.
Yeah.
That's kind of what
Archer
it looks
3060
like.
Bravo, departing aerospace to the north, frequency change approved.
Exchange for good day, 60 Bravo.
Clear left, clear right. Yeah, that last one, that's the best you've done on the pitch attitude of the airplane. Great job. It takes a little bit to, it almost seems uncomfortable at first. You know,
Yeah.
Whenever you're getting that nose more and more back, it's a little bit uncomfortable. Seeing flaps, carb heat, lights, mixture set, okay. It's a little bit uncomfortable seeing more and more coming back, but that's right there is the perfect amount that you got back. That's the way to do it. So we'll capitalize on that next time. That was much, much improved from the other day. Great job. Let's do a quick P-lead check. Okay. All right, let's run a checklist.
Flaps up, carb heat's cold, lights as required, be on, make sure it's leaning for taxi. Transponder standby, avionics off.